Hey guys, this is just a quick video to update you on the Best Visual Effects Oscar shortlist race. Now, as you know, either last week or the week before, I uploaded a video where I showed you the 20 films that made the first round of the Best Visual Effects Oscar race, and I was surprised that Detective Pikachu and Godzilla King of the Monsters didn't get on there. But yeah, now they have whittled this list down to 10. And those 10 movies that will now advance to the race to be nominated for Best Visual Effects, the 10 that they will pick the 5 films out of are 1917, Alita Battle Angel, Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel, Cats, Gemini Man, The Irishman, The Lion King, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, and Terminator: Dark Fate. Now, I got 7 out of 10 of these correct. And the reason why I say this is because, well, I didn't officially make my predictions a couple of weeks ago. I actually did that just before I read the shortlist. And I thought Ad Astra, The Aeronauts, and Aladdin would make it to the next phase of the shortlist. With The Aeronauts being slightly over Alita Battle Angel, but I wouldn't be surprised if Alita Battle Angel got in the list. I am actually pretty shocked that not only Aladdin didn't make the cut, but Ad Astra didn't make the cut. Holy shit, things just got real here. I so thought Ad Astra would get to the next phase of the shortlist. But no, I really did not predict that Captain Marvel and Terminator would make it to the next phase of the shortlist. I actually did predict Cats. I thought, again, even though I think the designs for the cats are weird, what they're doing with motion capture and the digital sets and everything, I think actually could be very impressive. And I would honestly say that's a dark horse for a nomination. I think there is a decent chance that Cats could get a nomination for Best Visual Effects. But the 3 movies that I said were no shit nominees, like, I can guarantee you these movies are going to be nominated for Best Visual Effects, and they made it to the shortlist. And those are Avengers Endgame, The Lion King, and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. I knew that these 3 would make it to the next phase of the shortlist, and I can guarantee you that those are going to get nominated. And I'm glad to see Lion King is still hanging in there because that's still my pick to win, and the one I think is going to win. But seeing as how Aladdin and Ad Astra aren't on the shortlist, this new shortlist, this makes things a little bit more difficult. Again, I think Avengers Endgame, The Lion King, and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker are easy locks for nominations. But we're going to get the other 2 nominations. Man, that's tough. I don't think Alita Battle Angel is going to get nominated. It's going to be the favorite for a lot of fans, but I don't think it's going to get nominated for Best Visual Effects. Although it could. There's a good chance that it could. I think it's gonna... Yeah, I think they're probably going to end up being The Irishman and Gemini Man. I feel like those 2 movies have a pretty damn good shot at getting nominated for Best Visual Effects, although Cats could have an outside shot. Again, don't underestimate the Academy. No one thought Solo: A Star Wars Story or Christopher Robin would end up getting nominated for Best Visual Effects, even though I totally called it and no one believed me. But the Oscars are known for nominating movies you wouldn't think would be nominated for Best Visual Effects, but they end up getting nominated, even though I totally called Solo and Christopher Robin to get nominated. I'm still gonna gloat about that. Let me gloat about that. But I still think The Lion King is going to be the winner of Best Visual Effects, and it's going to be the first ever animated film to win Best Visual Effects. No matter how much people try to say, "Oh, Christian, it's not gonna win. You just watch." No, you just watch. The Lion King is going to win Best Visual Effects. So yeah, just to recap, still shocked that Aladdin and Ad Astra didn't get in the next phase of the shortlist, but Avengers Endgame, The Lion King, and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker still got on there. And I still think the other 2 nominees are going to end up being Gemini Man and The Irishman. But again, Cats could have that outside shot. I'd probably put it just shy of either Irishman or Gemini Man. So, like, again, these I think are going to be your nominees for Best Visual Effects. But again, just don't don't think for a second that Cats couldn't get nominated. So yeah, guys, what are your thoughts on the 10 film shortlist for the second round of the Best Visual Effects Oscar race? Again, they're gonna take these 10 films and whittle this down to the 5 nominees for Best Visual Effects, and then there will be one winner. So, what 5 movies do you think will get nominated for Best Visual Effects? Which one do you think will win? Which ones were you shocked didn't make it to either the 20 film shortlist or the 10 film shortlist? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my Patreon account, and what, I don't know if it's subscribing, but join, just support me on Patreon. Or if you want me to answer your question on a future episode of the Hannahcast, then go to streamelements.com/ChristiansReviews/tip. Just tip me at least $2 and your question will be answered on the Hannahcast. And if you want to see more, click this.